What up? How's it going? Hey, so far, show is enjoyable. There's mystery to it. Of course, you got action. Each one of the games are interesting. You want to see how it's going to work out. And that leads me to where the last episode left off. Because now you're sitting there like, yo, step 3 steps forward. I'm assuming they're going to cause the other team to, sort of fall back because they're pulling their hardest. But if they are able to keep them falling back and then just yank, that might work out. Who knows how this is going to go, though? I'm ready to see this next episode and see where it goes. Let's go to get this started. You hear the panic in their voice? Got him, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, shit. Got him. They'll never recover. Look. The fact he has to be face to face and just witness it. Like, damn, man. You're out of here, buddy. You're out of here. Guillotine. Yo. Intense, man. I mean, look at their faces right now. It's just, they can't even be relieved that they won. For one, main character, he saw people die right in front of him, right? Then everybody else, they just knew they were going to die. They knew, like in their mind, they knew it. And then they're also physically exhausted.
당신이 지금 살아있는 게 주님 덕분인 것 같아? 당신이 지금 살아서 혀를 놀리고 있는 건 저 할아버지랑
Yeah.
길 잃은 어린 양아, 넌 오늘 십자가에 못 박힌 사람들의 통곡이 들리지 않느냐? 우리는 그들의 희생과 피로 또 하루를 살아남았다. 내가 그들의 희생과 주님의 선택에 감사하며 기도를 올리는 것이다.
지랄. 지 손으로 죽여놓고 대충 기도만 하면 우리 다 천국 가는 거야? 아 씨발 그럼 나도 기도해야지. 하늘에 계신 우리 아버지, 저희는 오늘 힘을 합쳐 많은 인간들을 주님 곁으로 보내드렸습니다. 앞으로 더 많은 인간들을 주님 곁으로 보낼 수 있도록 힘을 주시옵소서.
Yeah, facts. The longer this goes, the more of themselves they're giving up. So by the time you win that money, if you win that money, you've lost all humanity.
난 진짜 그냥 우리 바로 다 뒤질 줄 알았거든.
What's that thing?
근데 진짜 이렇게 딱 누우니까 막 힘이 딱 생기는 게 이게 뭐야? 이게 되네? 영감님 그거 어떻게 한 거야?
Wisdom.
그냥 어릴 때 말이야.
그거 영화 보고 따라한 거지. 그 영화 뭐야 그거? 그 있잖아 이렇게 막 이렇게 하는 거.
매트릭스.
뭐야 완전 멋진 터져. 아니 어떻게 거기서 그런 생각을 다 했어?
아까는 개소리라고 했잖아.
Yeah.
내가? 마진 오빠가 대빵이야?
여기는 그런 거 없어요. 그냥 다 똑같아요.
와, 더 좋네. 평등사회. 씨발, 어떤 양아치 새끼는 완전히 지가 무슨 왕인 것처럼 아주 다 지 맘대로 한단 말이야. 나 한미녀야. 그냥 미녀야 하고 불러.
미녀.
여기 여자들이랑 노인네께서 어차피 이 중에서 우리가 제일 약한데 약한 쪽을 골라서 우리가 먼저 칩시다.
주님 모시는 분이 더 살벌하네.
이미 우리 모두 죄인입니다.
Yeah, he like fuck it.
내 앞에 있던 남자가 어떻게 죽었는지 알아? 자기 편인 줄 알았던 인간한테 목이 꺾였어.
살아보겠다고 용을 쓰는구나. 근데 뭐 이딴 거 쌓는다고 괜찮겠어? 바람이 숭숭 셀 것 같은데.
넌 괜찮겠어? 내 팀이라는 저 쓰레기 같은 인간들을 정말 믿는 거야? 기회 봐서 너부터 죽일 거야. 네가 제일 센 놈이니까.
There we go.
2명씩 한 조로 해. 한 명은 자매될 수도 있고 혼자 다른 편에 붙어서 우리를 배신할 수도 있어.
Yeah.
내가 먼저 할게. 늙으면은 잠이 안 오거든.
영감님, 우리가 초장부터 노인네를 믿고 어떻게 2다리 뻗고 잡니까?
오늘 사장님 덕분에 살았습니다. 감사하고 싶었습니다.
감사할 거 없어. 내가 살자고 한 일이야.
사장님 자비도 좋습니다.
알리라고 했지. 몇 살이야?
할리는 33살입니다.
그럼 그냥 형이라고 해.
파키스탄에 엄마, 아빠, 동생들이 있습니다. 그리고 한국에 와이프랑 베이비 있습니다. 형은 왜 왔습니까? 여기?
돈 없어서. 돈 벌러.
병정들이 너 못 믿겠다고 없애자는 거 내가 막았어. 지난번 잠수 때 내 목숨 구해준 거 그거 갚은 거다. 한 번만 더 이러면 너 아웃이야. 돌팔이 양반 서둘러. 배달 시간 놓쳐서 배 떠나면 다 헛수고다.
매일 잠도 제대로 못 자고 먹을 것도 제대로 못 먹고
Right? You know his hands must be shaking.
죽을 고비 넘겨가면서 이 짓 한번 해봐.
그래서 죽지 않게 게임도 알려주고 먹을 것도 따로 챙겨주잖아.
요즘 뉴스 보면 간호조무사니 사무장들이 대신 수술도 하더만. 오히려 의사보다도 낫다던데.
그렇게 자신 있으면 네가 직접 하던가.
그렇게 잘나서 저번에 안구는 다 망치어놨냐? 하여튼 쌍둥만 먹었어.
그땐 니들이 죽지도 않은 인간을 수대 위에 올려놨잖아.
Oh. He's with the union? That's what it looked like. It looked like they were having a demonstration. Because he had talked about his job and we had heard he was a He had his coworker die right in front of him. Okay. I wondered how it took place.
예전에 다니던 회사에서
Yep. Okay.
파업을 했어요. 이렇게 바리케이트를 쳐놓고.
무슨 회사에 다녔는데?
자동차 회사. 회사가 어렵다고 다 나가라잖아요. 10년 넘게 일한 회사인데. 애는 곧 태어나고 돈 들어갈 일은 쌓여. 갑자기 나가라고 하니까 대책도 없고. 회사는 지들이 망쳐놓고 우리 보고 책임지라는 게.
Yeah, I got so much to say about this. We gonna get into it more in the review, but we give them all the props in the world when the motherfuckers start the companies. Hey, look what they did. They're providing services and they're providing jobs and all this. But then when they fuck up, they're never held accountable. Only people held accountable is the people at the bottom. These motherfuckers get their golden parachute. They get the bounce. They good. All these other motherfuckers at the bottom, they don't get them shit. But heartache and pain.
뉴스에도 크게 나섰던 것 같은데 거기서 사람이 죽었지 않아? 아이고 미안해.
그 좀비가 그나마 겉보기 멀쩡했는데 말이야.
나 그거 배달하다 뒤질 뻔했는데 콩팥이 하나뿐이라 돈도 제대로 못 받았잖아.
그 좀비가 콩팥이 하나뿐인 게 내 탓이야?
그 좀비 어떻게 됐어? 어떻게 되긴 뭐가 어떻게 돼. 내가 급한 대로 저걸로 때려 죽였지.
근데 그런 건 왜 물어봐? 너도 다 봤으면서.
넌 뭐야? 기억이 안 나? 네 손으로 시체까지 깨끗이 지어놓고선 29번 너
여긴 내 수술실이야! 다음 게임 뭐야?
우리도 아직 몰라.
무슨 소리야? 니들 시키는 거 다 했잖아. 지금 당장 안 하려고 그래!
돌아가서 기다려. 게임 전에는 알려줄 테니까.
족같은 소리 하지 마!
Oh shit.
왜? 땡겨.
넌 게임을 알기 전까지는 절대로 숙소로 안 돌아가!
그래 알았어. 진정해. 여긴 내 오른쪽 주머니에 위층 열쇠가 있어.
개수작 부리지 마요.
정말이야.
Oh no, your ass about to get done dirty. Oh shit. Crowbar. Blanket. Blanket. Yo, he not playing, man.
건드리지 마. 폭탄이야. 폭탄? 이 통로는 비상시에 VIP들을 대피시키려고 만든 거야.
오.
다 빠져나오고 나면 그걸 터뜨려서 여길 다 묻어버리려는 거야.
VIP는 어떤 사람들이야?
신경 꺼.
비상! 의사가 탈출!
What he said? Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Trapped like rats. Oh, damn.
잠수 장비의 비밀 통로까지 다 우리를 위해서 준비해 준 것 같잖아.
호기심만 많은 게 아니라 목소리도 달라진 것 같네. 얼굴 좀 볼까? 누구야 너?
Yeah.
얼굴 좀 볼까? 죽여서 확인할까? 지금 중요한 건 니들이 이렇게 만든 사람이 누군지야. 니들이 좀비라고 부른 사람, 수술 중에 깨어났다는 콩팥이 하나 없는 사람, 그 콩팥 하나가 어딘 줄 알아? 여기 나한테 줬거든. 그 사람이 내 형이야.
아니야. 여자였어. 남자 아니야.
내가 게임은 반드시 알아내게. 여기서 더 설화를 피워서 발각되면 너나 나나 개죽음이야. 봐, 나도 너랑 똑같은 사람이야. 가서 그 얼굴부터 씻자고.
그냥 배 가르기 전에 우리가 돌아가면서 그 집까지 했는데
Oh, you sick
설마
fucks.
남자한테 그랬겠냐고.
명단?
참가자 명단이 있어. 인적사항이 적혀져 있는. 심지어 병원 기록까지.
어디?
대장 방에 있어.
대장?
너도 봤지? 다른 가면 쓰고 있는 사람. 장기판 돈! 이거 너 다 줄게 진짜!
You out of here.
우리가 한 팀이 되면은
Bye, dummy. You showed your
너희들이
face.
시체에서 장기를 떼어내서 팔든 장기를 통째로 씹어먹든 난 관심이 없어.
But you showed your face.
하지만 너희들은 이곳에서 가장 중요한 걸 망쳐놨어. 평등이야. 이 게임 안에선 모두가 평등해. 참가자들 모두가 같은 조건에서 공평하게 경쟁하지. 바깥 세상에서 불평등과 차별에 시달려온 사람들에게 평등하게 싸워서 이길 수 있는 마지막 기회를 주는 거야. 너희들이 그 원칙을 깼어.
Yo. That man said, I don't care about none of that. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, if they find out, it's going to be crazy. He's like, you can sell, do all that other dumb shit, but you ruining the game, man. What the fuck does he do? Like, how does he get out of this? Boy, they've been doing this game for a long damn time. Come on. Oh, shit.
(29번도) 사라졌습니다.
영감님이 몸이 많이 안 좋으세요.
Oh, man. His brother wanted him 80. Like, yo. Fuck this.
황인호.
Oh, shit. Motherfucker, a winner. Yo. First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I have a Patreon with full-length early reactions to things like this. If you'd like to, check it out. Hey, so I went back because I wanted to make sure of something. I'm like, let me see if these years, it said 2015. His brother won. He goes and looks in the binder. Brother there. And then I was like, wait, what year does this take place in? I looked at the binders and I saw, I think the last one I saw was 2020. So I'm looking like, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If he won back then, my man was just holding on to that money and what happened? Yo, that's crazy. How the cop got here is interesting. So the whole thing where they found it was somebody who only had a kidney, his kidneys were bad, so he had given him one. So he's like, hey, that's my brother. They say, oh, it was a girl. And I'm like, he's not going to believe that. But then the dude said, well, we took turns with her before we. I'm like, oh, no, you got to kill this motherfucker. He's a savage. He's a piece of trash. So he claps him. Dude was copping please, talking all that. Oh, we can work together and all that. Cool. We're not going to be doing that. What about his brother? I kept thinking, is his brother one of the guards, one of the people in red, and he just don't know? And that's an interesting thing for all of them to be just pretty much nameless, faceless. They just know each other as numbers and they deal with each other's stuff. But the one dude is like, your voice is different. You know what I mean? Why'd you ask about who the VIPs were? Right? So there's all of this mystery amongst even them. Okay. I got to go up there and find out what he found out. It doesn't make sense to me. I wonder. I was like, is he a guard? Now I'm wondering, is the brother a VIP? And the reason he's not around because he's watching the game someplace. Like, it's crazy. 2015, he won? Like, that's crazy. So now is he so rich that now he just goes and watches this shit also? Hey, man, because the VIPs, from the moment that guy, the one with the mask was on the phone, I'm like, oh, so there's some big wigs behind this, and these motherfuckers are watching this. As I said, it's either some enjoyment, some gambling, all that, because we know how rich folks come in when it come to gambling. Yo, you motherfuckers will spend all sorts of money, and that ain't nothing, right? Like, that's nothing to them. They just, yeah, that's crazy. How's he gonna get out of this though? The reason that's how he's gonna get out of this is because of one thing. When the doctor runs off and a guard chases him, I'm like, oh shit, they're out in the open. First thing I thought was like, oh, they're gonna get caught. So when the guy's about to stab him, I'm thinking he's just about to stab him. Shot him right there. And then he gets like a talking to by the head of this whole operation. And the guy's like, man, you could go do all that other bullshit you doing, the organ harvesting, the selling the organs and diving and all that. He said, but you can't ruin this game because this game is built on equality. Ain't that some horse shit? Don't the people at the top always tell you that shit? Everybody has the same chances. Everybody got the same chances. What if all the chances are shit? Equality? Like, who gives a fuck if they're equal? Right? It's just, I don't know, man. That when he said that, I'm sitting there like, what? Like, my man is acting like this shit is noble. They've acted like that from the beginning in how business, like, they treat everything. Motherfuckers acting like if you treat this as just a business transaction or a business ordeal, or, well, then it's not a bunch of people acting like animal savages killing each other over a little bit of money that chances are highly likely you won't get. And I said a little bit of money. You ever heard stories about people who win the lotto? Okay, I don't know how it is in other countries, but over here, when people win the lottery, they usually blow it. They usually blow it. When you play the lotto and you win that large sum of money, that doesn't negate the fact that you will do silly things with your own money. Like throw away a large portion of your income attempting to win at something where the chances are certain that you won't win. Oh, man, I don't know. Like, they're all doing all of this. And the thinking is, okay, well, I finally won. But what did you win? You gave up so much of yourself. Motherfuckers, people will come suicidal after this shit. People will come. Now, a lot of us are sitting there thinking, no, you give me that type of money and I end up winning after doing all that. I'll be good. Okay, tough guy. You go through all that shit they went through in a short span of time. You will never have a night of sleep ever again. Right? Okay. And there'll be so much guilt behind you having that money. You feel me? Like you get what I'm saying. Now, of course, you spend a little bit and be out there. If I did die, commit. I was about to say something crazy. Listen, if it was so bad that I had to take myself out, I'd take myself out. I'd have 15 gold chains on. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I gotta keep it real. Like I'm gonna spend some of that money. But anyway, I digress. For that man to talk all that equality stuff, the man behind the mask. It's interesting. I want to see more about that because they act as if they're above with what they're doing. We're just giving people a chance. We're just giving them money and all that. Okay. All right. Him right here, whose daughter is about to be moved away by his ex-wife to the U.S. When he showed that story and I saw what happened, my first thought was, oh, they were union busting. These guys were doing a demonstration and they got fucked up. And that's how his own partner died in front of him. Now, as I said, I don't know if it was a union, but it was damn sure workers standing up for themselves. And they had occupied where they had formerly worked. And the thing is, these guys aren't getting taken care of. For them to just come in after ruining the country and be like, oh, look, we're done with you. And as I said, these guys probably end up with a great severance package. Right? And these guys are being left out high and dry. And to go from, I got a steady income, I'm about to have a daughter, to it's taken away from you, that not only broke him, it broke his family, it broke his spirit. He lost a lot of his self-worth as a man. Yo, so much goes through your head. And then you're searching for your job and it's like, will I ever find a job again? And then it's like, well, will I ever have a job that afforded me as much as it did again? It's just such bullshit. And to tell you the truth, it's going to sound crazy. When I say this word, I'm not saying it's traumatic as other things. But when you get laid off after setting a foundation, thinking that you set a foundation, that shit is traumatic, dog. You like the next job you get, you be so it'd be like funny. You just be expecting to find you any day. Like by then you've already dealt with it, so you just like any little thing you worried about, especially when you're younger. And now look at where my man is right here. It's like, damn. They all have this trauma from their past. His boy got killed in front of him. And so when he said that his partner from his job died right in front of him, I'm thinking, oh, it was an accident at work. That's even more traumatic. That man had been working there for a decade. That's what he did and who he was. What's he gonna do now? Right? With the way job markets and shit are now. The motherfuckers be looking for, I'm not gonna get to that, but yeah, man. To see the old man laid up and his mind is, man, I felt bad for him. Like the sirens are going off and then they pull the sheet back. I was like, what's going to be underneath there? And he had peed himself. Oh, it's fucked up. Because he's so wise. Like when he's coherent and stuff, but damn, he's not long for this. You feel me? To see that gangster look shook when he was told, hey, you really trust those people? You really trust them? They're untrustworthy. They're scumbags like you. You gonna trust yourself to go to sleep around them? You might not wake up. He was all smiles like, oh, you think you're gonna stop us from killing you? Now then, yeah. Okay. Did you forget? This ain't no, yeah, y'all on a team, but really, are y'all on a team? Nah. Hey, man, another good episode. This shit, how a show like Squid Game brings up just sort of visceral reaction. I like it, right? One of the things that are coming up that I'm even saying out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, didn't expect to ever be saying that on here, but this is bringing that out. Next episode.